You remember when the Boko Haram started, it was actually in 2002 we were in office. The president sent for me, VP, what do we do about it? It started in Yobe actually. And I said, Mr. President, let's call the service chiefs and give them a deadline. If they can't put it down, then they should put down their uniforms and go away. We'll get some other people. And he called the service chiefs. I was there and gave them marching orders. Within a few weeks, they put down the insurgency in Yobe. It never came up again until we left office. So one, I will say there is lack of political will on our leaders. When they are killing your citizens, how you can even eat? They are killing your citizens and you don't give a damn. It's the greatest irresponsibility by any political leader, anywhere. So I hold our leadership responsible for all this insecurity that is going on all over the place. One, we are under-policed. We don't have enough policemen in this country. We have so many people educated and unemployed. Why can't you not recruit them into the police? So, gentlemen, I want you to understand that. And it is up to us. We are the leaders of your various communities. Yes, we are having a coalition. So all the major political parties are involved in this coalition. The APC, the PDP, the Labour, all of us are involved. So that is the only way to go to face such a very, very incompetent and inefficient government.
It's no longer news that some APC members, whether disgruntled or not, but they are not happy with the way Tinubu is running the affairs of this country. Some of these people are not bold enough to decamp, like El-Rufai and the former Northwest chairman of APC, who decamped about a few months ago. So these people prefer to remain in APC and work against Tinubu. So it's nice that Atiku Abubakar is actually working with these people to form the coalition, so that everyone can join hands and battle APC in 2027. But they should be quick about it. The time has passed to be holding meetings in secret. They need to come out in public so as to start early, directing the campaigns so that Nigerians will be carried along. The 2027 campaign against Tinubu should be the easiest in Nigeria's history, because everyone, including villagers, people who live in the interiors, everyone is experiencing what is happening under this calamitous administration. So it's easy to campaign. They should just start it early. And before starting that campaign, they need to decide and zero in on their leader. Yes, the template is already there. No need to reinvent the wheel. All that APC did prior to 2015 presidential election, and of course Atiku Abubakar was part of that APC at that time, so they should decide on a leader. APC zeroed in on Buhari before they went into the primaries. This time, if they zero in on a candidate, the person that will lead the coalition, they might not even need to conduct a presidential primaries. They will just affirm the person. Yes, the law says there must be a primaries, but if all of them withdraw for the candidate, the person will win it. So that person will start early. They will be moving around this country, campaigning together, exposing all that this administration is doing to Nigeria. Then, Nigerians will be seriously motivated to do the needful on election day. Also, Atiku Abubakar needs to make his stand as early as possible. Is he going to contest or not? Is he going to contest the primaries? Because going by his body language, he's expecting that the coalition will go into an open primaries, which might expose the primaries to transactional politics. Yes, they might start bringing in billions of naira to buy delegates to vote for them. This is not exactly what Nigerians want right now. Also, he must understand the sentiments in the South, that the presidency must stay in the South for at least 2 terms before going back to the North. If he makes the same mistake he made in 2023 by insisting he must be on the ballot as a northerner, why is he going to expect a different result? No. Also, if they eventually zero in on a candidate from the south, there's this sentiment from the northerners that the southern candidate must commit to stay in office for just one term. While that is understandable, but it's not something that should prevent them from going ahead with the coalition. After all, when Atiku Abubakar contested against Muhammadu Buhari in 2019, no one forced him to commit to staying in power for only one term. Yes, after all, Buhari as at that time had already spent one term. So Atiku Abubakar was allowed to run. If he had won, no one would have enforced that one-term limit on him. He would have served out his 8 years. So why are they now forcing a southerner to commit to staying only one term, assuming it works? All they should commit to is the main objective for now. If they are able to achieve it in 2027, they are able to sack APC from power. Then, when they get to power and the new president starts to do the work, starts to deliver the goods, then we can allow that person to continue in office. After all, what everyone is looking for is good governance. If you get that good governance, why want to change it? Especially when you know that that person can stay in power for another term. All Nigerians are praying for is a country that works for everyone. And a working country means a country where equity, fairness, and justice reign supreme. If all these are in place, no one will be bothered about where the person comes from, which zone is their turn to produce the president. No, they will simply be focusing on the best candidate. That's how it works. Actually, zoning the presidency or any other public office for that matter is not progressive. It means that Nigerians will miss out on the best of the best. When you want to transition your country from an underdeveloped economy to a very developed one, you must go for the best of the best. That was how many other countries that have done it in the past did it. If they didn't put square pegs in square holes, they wouldn't be where they are today. So Nigerians must hire the best for the job. For any position, you must hire the best of the best. Otherwise, you will not achieve your full potential. This is very simple. It's just that we are so selfish. We always want to be in control, whether we are qualified or not, just so that we call the shots. No, we should hire the very best. And that very best must do the job at their prime, not when they are old. If someone is in his 40s, he is in his prime. You need to elect him at that time so that he will give his 100%. He still has the full strength of a man, not when the person is 70 years. This is what is obtainable in Africa. Look around Africa. They always elect old people. Most of these old people have been in power for like forever. All these can be achieved when Nigeria starts working. The major reason people look up to government for patronage is because they are poor. They feel the government has to pay them or give them employment directly, that's employ them to start working for the government. All these are not necessary if the country is working. Take the Nigeria of the 80s for instance. The minimum wage at that time was so valuable that people were able to save and build their own homes. They were able to buy brand new vehicles. Yes, not by paying the money cash. They bought it based on hire purchase. There was a serious credit system in the country at that time. It made many people just live the good life. They didn't give a damn about who was in power. Who is this person? Who is that person? No, they were minding their business, doing their jobs, contributing to the growth of the economy. Compare that to today, 40 years after. People are poorer. The politicians have stolen all the money and they have now turned around to start blaming ordinary Nigerians for their corruption, taxing them the more despite the fact that they have been impoverished by the same people who stole all the money. So Nigerians must take politics very seriously. 2027 should be taken as a matter of life and death. If you don't do that, then expect worse from them after 4 years. Thanks for watching.